I got the hot reads of the week right here. Crimson Fall here by Derek Loffman. This is an amazing Canadian cartoonist here. I've been following him on X and Instagram. What an amazing talent here. He's been doing these stories that deal with Sir Duncross and this cool priest, this friar that follows him around. He's a monster hunter. He's got beautiful cartoon style art, great flats. Love the art style for this book. Sir Duncross, monster hunter, is going to this island to slay this beast and free this island from this evil treachery, and this friar is coming along to catalog it. There's some twists and turns. This feels like a great episode of a TV series that just got thrown out there, and you cannot wait for the next one. Derek, if you're watching this, I hope you do 2 or 3 of these a year. I would definitely be buying them. This book has one of the most amazing pinup galleries. This one here by Rob Momaretz. Amazing, absolutely my favorite. Followed up by this one here by Crom, one of my favorite artists, British artist, always wears a skull, super cool. Absolute Batman just keeps winning. I know I talk about this all the time, and it's because I'm enjoying it so much. This Ian Bertram cover here for issue 5, incredible. I think he's one of the greatest artists in America right now, certainly the Mobius of our time. Once again, Nick Dragotta on lines, doing incredible work here. This is reaching near the climax of the Zoo arc here. There's a reimagining of Batman's origin and some of his capabilities. His ears are blades. His cape has all these hooks and blades at the end of it. Bat symbol on his chest becomes a battle axe. Lots of cool different takes on him, plus also a very different emotional arc. Highly recommend. Mad Cave, The Long Winter here. This is that duo back again from Don't Spit in the Wind here. Stefano Cartacelli, the artist, who delivers something that's just unlike anyone else. And then Francesca Perillo on the storytelling here. An amazing story about some crazed bounty hunter that's taking this robot into the future, into, so to speak, a safe zone. Look at Stefano's art. I mean, there's just nothing quite like it. The storyline may, at first glance, feels like you've heard it before, but there's some nuances to it, and also this futuristic world they've built where he's protecting this little robot going to a robot safe zone that make it very interesting. Jason Aaron, Mahmoud Assar, Bug Wars. I wasn't so sure about this one here, a story about little people on bugs in a backyard. But what Jason Aaron did with this is really incredible here. There's an amulet that transforms people into the size of a bug. Then they get involved in this whole inter-yard war between the beetles and the ants and the hornets, and it becomes this whole fantasy universe tucked into a backyard here. I didn't think it was going to emotionally get me there, but it's such a unique take on it. The boy who gets taken into this world is an entomologist in the making, somebody who studies insects. His dad has been murdered. There's a whole mystery behind that. He really layered this up, and Mahmoud's art is really something to check out here. This is a book I'm very interested to see where this goes, worth exploring. Back again with Cavan Scott, Paul Fry, Night of the Slashers, issue 3. I keep reading this, I keep talking about it because it's so fun. It's about a busload of high schoolers who end up stopped at this small town, and once a year, that small town, everyone in it turns into slashers. So it's this slasher haven all coming after this group of kids. They're trying to understand the mystery of the town. It's violent, it's crazy. There's this fantastic art. The characters have this emotional depth that seems to always surprise me. You Won't Feel a Thing, Snyder, Jock. One of my favorite duos here. Witches, my favorite Scott Snyder book, was these two together here. It's dark, it's haunting. This is a story of a man who chased and hunted down serial killers, and as a result was estranged from his wife and his kids. Now he's here at the end of his life. He's got cancer in his brain here, and it's pushing out, causing him to hallucinate and etc. And this one serial killer who was never able to catch the Chatterman has now come back around, but he's retired, living in this old folks' home, and he's somehow trying to help the police. This is a haunting story, incredibly haunting. It's dark. It has nuanced layers to it that I didn't see coming here. This definitely has a lot of the feelings of the One Hand and Six Fingers here. Worth reading, and this Jay Lee cover, how can you go wrong?